Let's get going because I'm excited about this topic today. There has been a ton of chitter chatter about what is going on with ChatGPT and video. We keep hearing about video nonstop. We've been hearing about it for a long time. And some of us are still afraid to get on video, as we can see by just who's not showing their face on our Tuesday tune-ups today. So I know it's mostly us women who feel like we didn't have our makeup on, or didn't do our hair right, or don't have the correct outfit, or who knows what the excuses are, because I use them all myself as well. But so I want to bring up Bill. So Bill and I met a couple of years ago at Frank Crandall's annual golf tournament, which comes out, he does that every year in September for the Shriners. And we ended up getting paired together on the golf court, not the golf court, sorry, the golf course, but we got put into a golf cart together. Yeah. And so we raced around the course all day, and Bill even stopped me a couple times and made me do video when I wasn't even, I'm like, I'm not doing it. He goes, yes, you are. I'm recording you right now. I was like, dang it.
That's right. That's right.
And we ended up having a great time. We actually got some great video footage. And so now things are changing a bit. I encourage you guys to go listen to that podcast because it was a really good episode. We'll make sure to post the link in this training. These are all recorded as well. We do post them on YouTube, and you can also follow them at margueritecrespillo.com. So Bill, Mr. Bill Kerbox, welcome to Tuesday Tune-Ups.
Thank you.
Tuesday Tune-Ups is always open to anybody with any company. So this is never just about a particular brand. It's always brand neutral. And so I'm excited to have you here today to talk to us all things video and
great
ChatGPT. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Good. Well, thanks. I'm just off a call with Frank Crandall, and not unlike you, we're building our audience with our Tech Tuesdays, which we're doing every Tuesday. But today, we talked about the top 3 videos that you need to be doing today. And by the way, I'm very sensitive to being on camera. I get it. I'll just give you one little tip. When you're filming Instagram Reels or you're filming anything by yourself, just do the 360 until you find an angle where the light is good, and you will probably find some that are better than others. So just go ahead and do it. And that is the motto. Just do it, because it will bring value to your business. But during that Zoom, talking about the top 3 videos, everybody's very interested. Well, how do you use ChatGPT to do that? And so one of the great things, and I'll talk about the first video, and I'm actually going to maybe, Marguerite, can I tee this up with a quick video that I made over the weekend?
Absolutely. I just let you share the screen. So
yes.
Go ahead and share your screen. If anyone has questions, go ahead and post them in the comments and we'll get to them.
So I went out on Caravan, and that's it for those of you that don't know. I mean, that's like basically an open house for brokers, no big deal. And I went into a $75 million house that a friend of mine has, Chris Cortazzo. And I said, Chris, can I film a little video? Now, he didn't even do a proper property video for the thing. So I'm going to show you what I made with my iPhone, mostly from that property. And I'll tell you the value of using this. Okay, so let me share my screen here. Let me optimize. It's not letting me optimize, but I'm going to do it. Here we go. Marguerite, you see the screen, 75 million Malibu?
I do.
Okay, here we go. Let's play this baby. Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Bill Kerbox, and we're here on Paradise Cove Beach in Malibu at a new listing just hitting the market for $75 million. What's so cool about this location, we happen to be right around the corner from the highest sale ever in the state of California for $177 million. This is some big stuff here. But what you can see behind me, Paradise Cove Pier, around the corner, Big and Little Doom on Point Doom, some of the best surf in all of Southern California. Come on, let's take a look. So what was great for me about that video was that when that hit Instagram, I got a lot of activity, and people all assumed that was my listing, and so I really enjoyed that. The other thing I wanted to share is that a lower key version of that video, for example, would be something like this. Let me show you this. So I went on Caravan. I walked into a house. I asked the lady if I could make the video. And this is what I did. This is a short one here. Okay, and here we go.
Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Bill Kerbox. We're out on Caravan in Malibu today, and we're in front of this new listing for $17 million. Come on in, let me give you a tour.
Oh, beautiful house, huh? Look at that kitchen.
I could say anything about this because I'm not gonna make you watch it. I literally went in 90 seconds. I got my iPhone. I'm using my cinematic style, a vertical, of course, but I'm getting I have 90 seconds, so I've got 10 9-second clips. So I literally, with her permission, walked through, got those shots, was able to go in and just drop those into Instagram Reels and end up with a good quality video. What I love about Instagram Reels for me is that I can go locate a song. Sometimes I search for half an hour and I'm able to use that song. Nothing news about that. But when you get a $10, $20, $30,000 song, right, that's what it would cost to use it, and you're able to put it onto property, that's what people are going to watch. So if you in the future want to go to my Instagram page, you can see more of that. I own an ad agency, Kerbox Media, and we basically do it all for the clients. But today I just got off the phone with one of my clients, and we're going to 3 properties today, and we may not be able to get in, but we're going to prop her up in front of a 67 million, a 6 million, and a 8 million. And she's going to be talking, cinematic background about what's happening. If we can go in, we don't know yet if we can get the other footage inside. But the bottom line is video. It's so great to be able to show your activity in the marketplace. And the other thing about a good friend of mine, Christoph Chu, he's a very high level influencer, but he's doing a lot of videos right now. And I'll tell you how you can use chat. Go into ChatGPT and ask it, what video, what content are buyers and sellers looking for, and do that for the video. The biggest mistake I make, I make lots of mistakes. The biggest mistake I see is people sitting in the living room talking, hi, I'm Bill Kerbox, and my cat jumps up my lap, and I think, oh, this is so great. They just want to hear all about me. And the key is to find the content that they want. So that's why we showed you the Instagram verticals for open houses, for Caravan. I'll give you another example. This is hard for me to say. A friend of mine who bought his house in Malibu for $3 million, just sold it for $21 million. And he's rich, okay? And so I'm literally going to go in Malibu, stand in his neighborhood in front, and here's what I'm going to say. Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Bill Kerbox, and we're with EXP. We're here live in Malibu. I got to tell you, if you're thinking about selling your home in Malibu, you may want to contact me. We have a new comparable that you're not going to hear about anywhere else that could change the value of your home. I'm putting a link to my valuation tool, which will take them then to KV Core. But if you want to hear more, I ask that you text me direct. So these are just a few ideas of videos that you can do right away, and you don't have to get into the big editing, of course, Final Cut, and there's a lot of different systems. Do you guys have any questions about video right now? Any of you doing some good videos? Jen, Beth, anybody doing anything interesting with video?
So I have a quick question. You had brought up how you plug in some ideas into ChatGPT. Could you explain that a little bit more? Because I think we're all a tiny bit lost on the whole AI ChatGPT. And I
Sure.
will tell you guys in a couple weeks, I have coming up in a couple weeks, I have a great podcast with a ChatGPT expert and coach, Phil Stringer. So he's going to be coming on in a couple weeks too. But Bill has done some pretty awesome stuff with that too. So help me understand it, Bill.
I'll circumvent that right now. Do you guys see my screen here? AI PRM?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the I use 18 different AI platforms, everything from 11 Labs to Murph to Syllabi. I mean, Axiom Person. I mean, AI fuels through an API a myriad of companies that works. It's like having gas. You can put it in a car, you can put it in a truck, you can put it in, you can use it anywhere. So what you're going to see, and the biggest issue with chat is the prompt. How do you get the data that you want, right? Chat is going to be learning from you. So when you first go into chat API, start to talk to it like a friend. Hey, chat, it's Marguerite. I'm a realtor in the Sacramento area, right? I want to get to, this is what you would do in real time. I want to get to know you better and I want you to know more about me. Would you please ask me some questions about my business so that we can have a better relationship?
That's crazy.
Yes, now you're training chat to work for you. Okay. In the meantime, one of the Google add-ons that I have here is the AI PRM. Now, I want you to notice something that makes this work. It creates what's called templates. So many of these templates you're gonna like them because they're already set up for you to add a little bit of basic information, but the framework has already been done. Look at this. This is 30 social media posts and image suggestions with one click. ChatGPT to be your social media manager, Instagram descriptions, Facebook hook generator, literally from this platform. And this is a very interesting, generate buyer persona. What does that do? That will actually help you to target your buyers and sellers. It's unbelievable what you can do with this stuff. You can also, here's one, transform your headlines into videos with one click, storytelling versus story selling. So this would be maybe a good, now this one killed me. I wrote a book in about 12 seconds, right? Here's one. I can also create a course. Dear chat, I'm a video producer, ad agent, please write me a 5-page course on how to use AI in video. It'll be done in about a minute. You take that article, put it in LinkedIn and put an image there and a link and you're on your way. Any questions about this prompt, this template maker?
Yeah. I was just going to ask, how do you get onto AI PRM? Like, do you pay for it? Do you download it? How did you get here?
No, great question. Just go on to, I hate to say this, Google. It seems old fashioned, doesn't it? Go to Google and ask for AI PRM as a Google Chrome, what do they call it? It's basically, do you see my page at the top here? It will become one of the Google Chrome extensions. So ask for the Google Chrome extension for AI PRM.
Okay, I see it. So just add to Chrome.
Yeah, and it's free.
Okay.
Of course, they're trying to sell very quickly, but yeah. And then I have in here, I have there's different things. Listen, I don't want to send people down the rabbit hole of being, spending all their time trying to figure this stuff out. The main value is writing titles, content, learning about your market area. So for example, I live near Malibu. I could go in there and ask for it to create, watch this, an outline and a video shot list for the current market update for the month of April for Malibu 2023. And what I'm going to get is a great shot list and the content. So if you're moving in, and what's that? I think that what that's done for the people most is give them the comfort, right? It's like, I've never, I've done thousands of videos. I don't follow a script, but if you want to have it, you can use just the bullet points from chat to keep you on course. So for example, if you're set up on YouTube, you have if you have two screens like I do, you put your context and your bullet points on one, and you put your YouTube on the other, and you just glance over while you're doing the update. But it can be a very great. Listen, it's saving us a lot of time. I don't know where the future is going with this. I think, I hate to say it, the ultimate thing will be chat will be so powerful. It will be able to talk to the buyers and sellers, list or sell their property, open escrow, close escrow, send them a flower, and follow up with them until they do it again. That is truly where we're going. It is going to be about 1,000 times stronger, smarter than a genius. So it will be able to negotiate the purchase price, drop the contract, open escrow. I mean, so where do we fit in, right? Where do we fit in? Exactly where I just said, that 21 million. That's a good example. Or my caravan today with my client, right? We're going to be there, and you're going to see that stuff live and in person. You're going to say that person knows what's going on, because at the end of the day, they do need us. It's not, I don't think there's any general fear that AI is going to replace real estate agents. But I have friends that are Hollywood writers, and the guy didn't even know about it. And, there's another prompt in here where you can take a traditional ChatGPT response and put it in there, and it will make sure that no one can tell that it was created from chat. That's weird. That's just weird. Any other questions? I'd love to hear from you guys. What you guys
I have
doing?
a question.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I had a question about, it was interesting what you said, that you talk to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So I've been playing around with it. It's so fun. Does it remember all the things that I've been questioning it?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes. Mhm.
So the goal is to personalize the results, so I could put in a question and someone else could put in a question and get two different results?
Yes, that's my understanding. So you're basically training your own little chat. You wanted to know, what market area you work. You wanted to know your style. You wanted to know about you. And so it will get smarter and smarter. Now, most people are in 3.5, and I'm not an expert, although I try and sound like one. You've got 3.5, then you've got 4, and then you've got, 5 on the horizon. I'm sure you guys have seen many of the same pieces of information that I have. It is very concerning, the possibilities, but the people on this call right now, thanks to Marguerite, we're kind of ahead of the curve. The one thing I know about the average person is that they are basically stuck, that most people are not entrepreneurial. There was a saying that, right, the biggest collapse of the economy is going to be from jobs, or people that are not willing to relearn and then learn again a new career, right? They're a plumber, they're a this, they're a that. So right now, we're the early adopters looking at how we can use this to make us better at what we do. And it definitely has the capability of doing that. I'd love to hear what anybody else is, how anybody else is using
Well,
it.
and think about this too, you guys, kind of the original AI is our text messaging. Because if you notice that as you text more and more, it starts to autofill words for you that are based on how you talk and what you say, right? And
Yeah.
many of us haven't even realized that. Like we've been training our phones for the longest time via texting on how to speak more like we do. And so some of the cool stuff that you can do is, and I heard another top agent talking about this, how she's literally taking all of her videos and trainings she's done and feeding them into AI so that she can ultimately write the book that she's wanted to write, right? So that the book will sound like her and sound like the way she talks and how her mannerisms and all those kinds of things. So some parts of it are a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I had a guy named Justin Nelson who runs Sphere Rocket send us an audio that I swore to you was him, and it was actually done by AI. So that part can get a little creepy and a little scary in my opinion. But the reality is that you can utilize this. Imagine instead of spending, 2 hours trying to write a blog post about something, being able to plug in something and have it write it for you, where then you could just go tweak it and change it up a little bit if you wanted to. Imagine in your marketing comments for a particular property, where how many of you have been stumped on what to write for your marketing for a particular listing? Being able to go in and type in some attributes and have it write a marketing post for you that, again, you don't have to accept it, but you can tweak it and change it. And as it gets to know you, it's going to speak more like you would and utilize the words that you use. One thing we've even done is one of my favorite copywriters and life coaches is a gal named Marie Forleo. And I like the way she writes, the style she writes, and it's very similar to the way I write. So we've started adding my content in there and say, please write it in the style of Marie Forleo in a more casual environment, right? So then it will take the post and it will rewrite it in her style, right? So that then I can, but now I'm starting to say, write it the way Marguerite would write it, because I've got enough content online that it would write it in the same way. Saves us hours. I mean, how many of you have literally spent hours and hours and hours procrastinating because you didn't know what to say or how to say it or what to write and you feel stumped?
Marguerite, I really love that story about write it in a certain style. I did play around with like write in a humorous style, or write in third person, or write in first person, or write in an informative style, and it changes it all.
Yeah.
And comes back with different things. It's great.
It's so cool. So now you can basically take your brain and the thoughts that you've had sitting there in the back of your brain that have, been rusting away, and you can throw that stuff inside ChatGPT and let it come up with some additional content. Let it inspire you on what you can do and where you can go with it, right? To me, that's kind of the cool aspect of it, because I've been on the fence. I'm not going to lie. It felt pretty creepy. And I was a little concerned about, some things, but I've started to embrace it more. And I think back, like for any of you guys who got my email that I wrote about this call today, I remember when computers came out, that's how old I am. I remember when email came out, and I remember when, the internet came out with the MLS on there. People are like, oh, why are they going to need real estate agents, right? When they can go search online, why do they need us? People need us now more than ever to decipher the information and give them what's really going on versus what Zillow says or what Realtor.com says, right? So, your expertise levels are rising, meaning, I'll take my favorite quote, you get paid in direct proportion to your ability to figure shit out, which I now have shirts made on Etsy, but you can take this and now you have, instead of spending hours writing an email, is that really the highest and best use of your time? For example, Sylvia, is the best use of your time sitting down and writing marketing, or is it having the opportunity to get face to face and talking with people and showing them your expertise, right? So that's where our mindset has to change, I think, a little bit, and be able to help us focus on what is our greatest asset, what is our greatest skill, and what is our greatest talent. For me, sitting down and spending hours doing some of this stuff is not my greatest skill.
No. Amen.
And so video has held a lot of us back. How many of you feel or are uncomfortable with doing video and feel like it's really held you back in a lot of ways?
I don't mind doing video. I just don't want to be in front of the camera.
I've got a news flash for you, Jen. So one of the, let me jump in real quick. So one of the, because I may have a solution for you. Let me share my screen here. So
while he's sharing his screen, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Then the face that you're afraid to show on video is the same face that all of us love and see every day. Your family sees it, your friends see it. It's the same face, right? That's the same. We see that same person that you're afraid to put on video. So trust me, it's a challenge for me as well.
So so I cloned my voice with AI, and let me show you that. You see the, do you see the screen? Do you see this screen here that says Murph Studio?
Yes.
Okay. So I went into Murph, and is everybody on this chat with right now with EXP or no?
No, not everyone is with EXP.
Okay. Anyway, so I went into ChatGPT, and I created my script for the top reasons to move to Westlake Village. Okay. Then I went into, let me find the video. Then I cloned my voice, and I got the audio, and I made this video from that without having to be on camera. Here we go.
Welcome to Westlake Village, California, a beautiful city located in the suburbs of Los Angeles County. If you're looking for a place with natural beauty and easy access to outdoor recreational activities, Westlake Village is the perfect place for you. Westlake Village is also home to some of the top-rated schools in the nation, including my favorite, Oaks Christian. With a thriving business community, Westlake Village offers plenty of opportunities for entrepreneurs and business owners. And with its convenient location, Westlake Village is just a short drive from downtown Los Angeles or Ventura County. So what are you waiting for? Call me to learn more about moving to Westlake Village or to schedule a live one-on-one tour of the area. Bill Kerbox, eXp Realty, Westlake Village.
So love it or hate it, chat was amazing giving me the shot list. I'd be a liar if I said it's easy to make put all those clips together, but it was a lot easier than, I had a pretty good framework from which to make an area video. And if you are using video, you definitely want to do a proper area video. If you're going to do it as simple as on Instagram Reels, you set it for 90 seconds. You've got 10-second clips, and you basically go to the areas that are enumerated, and you just literally shoot that clip, and you put it together. And people want to know when they're on Google, when they're on YouTube, and they're saying, top reasons to move to Malibu, what's it like? And if Sylvia's on there and she's got her phone up and she's saying, hey, it's Sylvia and Damon, we're here in Malibu. Come on, let's take a look. We're going to show you the best thing. That's one clip. She doesn't have to do anything more. Do the next clip. Hey, it's Sylvia. We're back. We're here at the beach and blah, blah, blah. The next clip. Look at this. We're here in the mall in they don't have malls in Malibu. We're here in this. You go through all of the lists, you put those together, and you've got an area video. It obviously posts instantly to Instagram Reels, but it's saved. then you can take and put it into YouTube.
So what were you saying? You said you cloned your voice. So then what I took that to mean is it knew your voice. You could tell it what to say, but that might be a stretch.
No. So what happens now is I have my voice saved. So when I go in, I would say, I've got a new listing in Malibu at 75 million, 2-bedroom, 4-bath, blah, blah. And then I grab that copy, I put it in, and it will say those words for me in my voice.
And then I noticed like there was even like a pause. And
Yes,
I mean,
it's not perfect, but it's definitely getting better. It's getting better. And so definitely, I hesitate to talk about that aspect of it, but let's just say that you're a very active realtor and you've got, you can have chat, write up your property description. You can put it in your voice and you can throw it over some video clips of the property. I mean, if you really are phobic of being on camera, and there are people like that. Marguerite Crespillo is she's terrible on camera. No, she was actually excellent. But this is one tool that I'm using, and I think it's definitely has a future in production of, in the past, most of my videos were non-voiceover, and now their voiceover. I think this would be good. Let me
I think they're asking if you could show them how you did it, Bill, in the comments.
okay. Let me go here real quick and find the one that I did here for Malibu, and this is an example, and then I'll show you guys how I did it. This is an example of, okay, here it is. All right, okay. Let me share my screen. Here you go. It should be coming up. Okay. Okay, do you guys see EXP Luxury Malibu there?
Yes.
Okay, so this was not my voice, obviously, but it was another voice that was available to me. Here you go.
Welcome to Malibu, California, the crown jewel of Southern California's coast. Experience the ultimate in beachfront living with homes that seamlessly blend indoor and outdoor spaces. Relax in your own private oasis with resort-style amenities and unparalleled views. Indulge in the Malibu lifestyle with world-class surfing, mountain biking, and shopping just minutes away. Call Bill Kerbox direct at 310-600-4484 to learn more about your move to Malibu.
So that was just the other. So I'll show you how I do it. So I'm going to go into chat. Do you want me to do this in real time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going
to go into chat, and I'm going to say, please create a video script and outline.
Keep in mind, there's a paid version of ChatGPT too, which is like,
Yeah, I'm just in regular for top reason to move to Malibu. Okay. And so we're going to hopefully get that. Can you see the screen okay?
yes.
Okay, so it's telling me basically, it's basically giving me an overview, okay, of some of the definite things to some of the features, right? And in a second, it's going to basically, it should keep going here. It's a little, so if I were to take this script, and I'm going to show you that right now. It's just coming up. You're going to love this. It looks like this. It looks similar to the script you just heard from Malibu. Okay. Okay. All right. We're doing this in real time. I've never done this before, but I think it's going to be pretty easy. Okay. I just did this for Berkshire Hathaway for their luxury division in Santa Barbara. Okay, here it is. So watch this. I'm going to take the script. Okay. I'm going to stop it there and I'm going to go into Murph. Okay. And I'm going to create a project. I'm going to call this Marguerite. And I'm going to do audio and I'm going to do log an article, create project. Okay, you still seeing this okay? You see my little hand? Okay,
Yeah.
Now this is the voice. I can explore voices. This is her voice, for example.
Hi, I'm Ava, the most
Don't love that.
Hi, this is Ethan.
Don't love that either. Hazel, let me just pick.
Promotional ads are everywhere.
No,
While watching a
I
video,
like Ruby. Let me see.
are you ready
All right,
for the
I'm
most
selecting
delicious?
Ruby. Okay, there's Ruby. Now I'm going to put the text in there. Okay, paste the script. Okay, and here we go. Gonna be another,
So crazy.
yeah, it'll be out in a sec. It's building the preview now. You know, I must say, I dreamed about this product. I thought, yeah, come on, is this even possible? Right?
I
Okay,
love all the different voices and accents you can
yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to our guide on the top reasons to move to Malibu, California. Nestled along the Pacific Coast Highway, Malibu is known for its scenic beauty.
So now I can go in here and I can adjust. I can adjust different words. For example, let's say I don't like the way that she's saying Malibu, right? I can go in and select that. And I can go to pronunciation and I can change the way she's pronouncing Malibu. Yeah. So bottom line, and then I take that script and I export it. And now I send that video. It gets a little trickier. It's an MP3 and my video production has to be in an MP4. So I do that. And then my team and I will build that on the video. I mean, the video that you saw from Malibu is a very expensive video. I mean, that was a super pro video, but I can use that with other, I could sell that to Berkshire Hathaway, EXP, Coldwell Banker, whatever, and put different voice and different logos on it. Is that helpful?
Helpful and super creepy.
Super creative.
How did you record your own voice so that it came out using your voice? Can you do that on Murph?
Sylvia, that's top producer. That's top secret. Yeah, we can't talk about that. No. Basically, I recorded a couple of minutes of myself on my iPhone, and then I uploaded it. Unfortunately, I had to go. Murph wanted $8,000 to clone my voice.
Oh my God.
Into another program called 11 Labs. And 11 Labs, I was able to do it for free in about 10 minutes. I
Wow.
upload it in there, and then I just become one of the voices. So when I'm selecting who I want to do it, I select me or I select whoever. But what's interesting is I can, for example, what we do for agents is we handle all their marketing. So I could literally go in there, get Marguerite to send me over a couple of minutes of voice, do hers, and then all of a sudden, all of her marketing is automatically done with her voice. The voices they're about 95%. For the most part, it's pretty good, and it's only gonna get better. The voice component, obviously you're missing the face, you're missing that personalized thing, but the voice is definitely quite good. I mean, to have somebody describing it, and then how long would it take for me to write that script? I couldn't write that on 10 cups of coffee, you know?
So can I get this straight? So you went into 11 Labs, you recorded your voice so that it could create an AI. And then where did you actually have it produce what ChatGPT wrote? Was that on 11 Labs?
11 Labs is just like Murph, only
Okay.
it's the same product. I was looking for the best product that I could, and I was driven to 11 Labs because Murph didn't offer it. But what's going to be interesting is the how these voices get completely smooth, and some of the different ones. I'm not in love with all of the different voices, and they're not a large library as I would like to see. So I have my voice in there. So I go to chat. Hey, chat, watch this. I love this one. Type up, create a, an overview of the Malibu real estate market, right? In 30 seconds. Get it, take it over, boom, that. Throw it on a video of Malibu and take it into LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and I'm giving the market update.
No, that's great. So my question is, so once you have that in 11 Labs, you have an overview of Malibu, then you said you downloaded onto an MP3 or MP4?
Well, no, it downloads as an MP3, and then I send it to wherever I'm going to edit it. Now we edit. You can do it literally on it. You could do it on an iPhone. You send over the video to yourself. You download it into iMovie, and you put your video in the background. Again, I don't want to make people, John and Kathy videographer, and that's why we do it as a company, but you could. That would be the simplest. The way I do it is I send it to my team,
Right.
and then we get on a Zoom and we pick the images because we have a significant library of Malibu. But can you imagine if you're in Sylvia, what market are you in?
San Francisco.
Oh, you're in San Francisco. Oh, I have a lot of footage up there. Yeah, I crashed my drone into the Golden Gate Bridge. It was very ugly. But the point is that is some beautiful, that's some of the most beautiful footage around. But you basically could find almost a standard piece of film clip that would be interesting, that would work with a monthly update, right? Hey,
Right.
it's Sylvia, and yeah, we're here in we're here in the Village Green. Take a look. You could ask chat for a particular monthly update. I'm wondering if you could set chat up where it will automatically do the monthly update and send it to you.
Right.
Probably could.
But can you use that MP3 and directly put it into Instagram with whatever clips that you want to?
Well, if you can get it, the Instagram is definitely, if you want to get it saved on Instagram, I guess you could, but so that would be you wouldn't be music, it would be your audio.
Right.
And so you go in there and you have you could do a 30-second set Instagram for 30 seconds, and you go and get those clips. So yeah, the answer is yes. That's a good one. I hadn't done that before.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to upload an MP3 into Instagram. So I was just wondering, is that possible?
I would think it would be.
I usually just choose the music from Instagram, but I haven't actually uploaded my own music or my own audio.
Yeah, I have. I've done it when I put but it's not what you're asking. I put the audio over the video and then just uploaded that into Instagram. Are you using Reels right now at all, or no?
I'm mostly doing Reels just for fun. And I'm having a blast learning technology that way. But I haven't yet figured out how to upload my own audio or my own music. And I would love to upload audio because what I did just start making my own videos where I'm in front of the camera, and I realize I say a lot. So I have to change that if I'm going to continue to be in front of
You can also take that, Sylvia, and run it through Descript, and it will take out a lot of your ums and ahs and things like that. There's an AI called Descript for video editing.
Descript, DE script. Whoa, thank you.
That's what my video editor, Dang, uses on our podcasts and things like that.
Okay.
It just pulls a lot of it out.
Descript.ai.
I don't know the answer to that. Let me
Script.com.
find it.
Script.com.
I think it's just a script. Well, you guys are talking about something else. I'll find it.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, going out and filming, do you have listings right now in the Bay Area in San Francisco or no?
One in contract.
Do you guys have a broker caravan day?
Yes, today.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready to go out and I'm going to a few very high-end properties. I'm going to shoot like crazy. I'm meeting my client there, but I will probably do it myself. But you know, when you do that with Instagram and you know, get smooth, just going, hey, can I shoot some video? Because nobody says no anymore. And you just walk through, you know, one shot like this of the kitchen, go into the master, pull it backwards, smooth, keep it, you know, under 10 seconds. And you know, the music that you can get on Instagram right now is amazing. I am all about the audio and certainly the voice, even though you're holding the iPhone very close. If you have a wireless microphone, which can be under $40, it can be good. Now, one trick that we're using at Curbox Media is we're taking all of the audio and we're running it through another program that boasts it. And so when you come to our Instagram videos, it's like you're right there. It just envelopes you. And it's not like, because if you're on a video and you're seeing it, it's like, it's just kind of okay. It sounds boring. It's no good. But when you've got the dynamic sound, people will watch the video. I mean, it doesn't matter how good your video is if nobody's watching, if they're not engaged with you. So that's another little trick.
Got it.
Mhm.
How fun.
All right, you guys, well, we're wrapping up the hour here. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to Bill Kerbox.
I'll put my number in the chat.
Yeah, he'll put his contact information there in the chat, and you guys can definitely reach out to him and get direct information from him.
We do remote work. We do video for people all over the country. Whatever company that you're with. And we also, if you reach out to me personally, we have a company, a reputation analysis company. We can run everything about you, where you should be focusing, how you're doing, your reviews, your competition. So if you call me, we can talk about that, if that might be a good something for you to kind of know what direction to go. But you're all on this call. And so we're all looking to grow and learn, and appreciate being invited, Marguerite. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill, so much. Yes, go ahead, Claudia.
Isn't there an app that will smooth out your walking when you're videotaping a house?
Well, if the iPhone 13 and 14 are pretty darn smooth. And if you're shakier than that, you have to stop drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bill, are you part of EXP Luxury? It looks like.
Well, I am and I'm not. I mean, I work in that arena at the highest possible level, but I did not join the organization. It didn't have anything for me.
He's part of
I haven't
EXP,
been.
he's just not part of EXP Luxury.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't been selling in many years. I'm running my video ad agency, Curbox Media.
Oh, okay. I saw one of the logos was EXP Luxury. So
Yeah. I've done the only branding that they did for that in video. Yeah.
oh, nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well,
This was
thank you
so
guys,
great.
everybody, again for joining us today. Every Tuesday at 9 a.m. we do Tuesday tune-ups. It's open to anybody with any company. Please share and make sure your name is added, an email is added to our list at margueritecrespillo.com. If you have ideas for guests or anybody that you want to hear in particular, please DM me and I'll see what I can do to get them on the show. We have some exciting guests coming up in coming weeks, more about ChatGPT and some other stuff. So be sure to tune in, everybody. Follow me on YouTube.
Thank
and
you
by
so much.
other social
This
media.
was great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have an
Thank you.
amazing
Thank
day.
you.